Sully is directed by Clint Eastwood and stars Tom Hanks and Aaron Eckhart about the real 2009 story of the Miracle on the Hudson. Captain Sullenberger, or Sully, when flying out of New York, lost both engines due to birds flying in there, and he didn't think that he could make it back to LaGuardia, so he landed on the Hudson River and all passengers lived. Give that man a medal. I mean, he saved everybody's lives, but there are people who think that he actually endangered their lives and he actually could have made it back to LaGuardia Airport, and they're wondering why he landed on the water. I mean, he did it. He saved everybody's life, let it be. But there is the backstory, the story that we never got, which I actually found to be very interesting. And this was a very highly effective film with a great structure, great acting, and a great story to tell. The one thing I really did appreciate about this movie is the structure. It did not start off with the scenes of Tom Hanks flying the airplane and losing control and landing on the Hudson River. It jumped right into him being interrogated by these people wondering why he landed on the Hudson River when he could have landed on LaGuardia Airport. And I think that built up the scenes where we got him flying and landing on the Hudson River to be more effective. In the beginning, when they discussed that he could have did this, he could have done that, he could have did that, he could have did this. And when they actually showed the scenes of him landing in the water, you're looking for those scenes. Could he have done that? This is all human nature, and you're believing that he made the right decision, but as you're listening to these people, you're looking out for, did he actually make the right decision? Which I think was a highly effective way of telling the story. And then when they did get to those scenes, they were highly intense. I knew how everything was going to pan out. I knew that he was going to land on the water. I knew that everybody was going to live. But just watching it and the build-up of everything we've heard from these people interrogating him and him recounting the stories, we've heard all these stories, we hear this build-up. When we get these scenes, I think that they were so effective and they just were intense and they actually had a purpose because of all the scenes previously. The movie had some great acting. I mean, Tom Hanks is a great actor. You go into a movie and you expect Tom Hanks to do great. But he had such a calm demeanor to him, and he was a great person. You believe that he was the right man for the job to save these people. I bought Aaron Eckhart and Tom Hanks as pilot and co-pilot. They worked really well together. The movie was over 2 hours long, but it did not lose my interest at all. I was invested throughout. I was interested throughout. I cared about the storyline. I was rooting for Sully all the way through. I think he made the right decision. He was a real hero. He saved everybody's lives. Just let it be. He did the right thing. And it was an effective movie throughout because of, listening to the people's story, seeing the scene actually pan out after you've already heard the story, I think was a smart choice by Clint Eastwood to do that. Overall, I think Clint Eastwood did a great job directing this movie. Tom Hanks knocked this role out of the park. The structure was really well handled. And I'm going to go ahead and give Sully an A-. So if you guys have seen Sully, what is your thoughts on the movie? I really don't remember the actual events. I remember seeing it on television, but I didn't know much of the stuff that panned out afterwards. And I think that was really great going into the movie, not knowing much about it. Also, what is your favorite Clint Eastwood film? He has directed many great films. I do think Gran Torino is a great film, one of my favorites of his. And Sully is also another great film of his. So this is Just Watching Movies. If you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to Just Watching Movies here on YouTube. You can also find my Facebook page at the same name. The link will be down below for that. This is Just Watching Movies, and you stay classy, YouTube.